Alright traders, this is CJ Profit FX. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please do well to click the plus sign you are seeing and also turn your notification bell so you can be getting videos from me anytime I drop it. Okay, I want us to discuss the reason why you are falling as a forex trader. Why do most of you fall in trade? Why are you losing trades? Now, this is a trade I made on Cash USDT. This is a crypto pair and I decided to use it to teach you guys today for you to know how you can start trading and how to understand your trade movement. But before you ask yourself why you are failing in the market in the crypto industry or forex industry, ask yourself a question. Before you make any setup, ask yourself a question because this is one of the things that are killing traders. You as a forex trader, you don't just go into the market and make your necessary decision. Even when you're making decision, always know how you can target. Some of you will be seeing this setup I have on my screen here. I drop it on my Telegram channel, and some of this setup doesn't hold this setup to TP. You as a trader, you should know how you control your greedy level. There are things you should do in the market, and there are things you should not do. Now, before you make a setup, there are questions you need to ask yourself as a forex trader. The first question is, what kind of setup is this? What kind of setup is this? Okay, let's go in. Now, this is the first question you need to ask yourself as a forex trader before you make any decision in the market. What kind of setup is this? And this is a very important topic or a very important question every forex trader need to ask his or herself. And mind you, not everybody will tell you this. And not all your mentors know this. But I just want to tell you guys that this is first question I ask myself anytime I want to make any decision in the market. Okay, now what kind of setup is this? Before you make any decision, after analyzing, don't just rush to enter the trade. Ask yourself this first question. What kind of setup is this? Now let me list all the kinds of setups we have in the market. The first one we have the counter trade setup. Counter trading setup. And we have the second one. We have the continuation trading setup. Continuation trading setup. And we have the third one, which is the reversal. Number three, we have the reversal. We have the reversal trading setup. Some of you don't even know how to read and understand the kind of setup you have, because this only thing can save you in times of taking profit or setting your stop loss. Now, for you to make a decision in the market, always ask yourself, what kind of setup is this? We have this first one. We have the counter setup. And we have the continuation. Follow me bit by bit as I break all these things down for you guys so that you know where you're making mistake. Some of you, strategy is no more your problem, but your problem is you don't know the kind of setup like you have in your chart before making any decision. That's the problem most of you are facing. But today, we're gonna treat it to the end. Let me look for a good color that will suit this. Now, as a trader, before you make any decision in the market, these are the questions you should ask yourself. We have the first one, the counter trading setup. The second one will have the continuation trading setup. And the third one is the reversal trading setups. Now, these are the setups that anytime you understand the kind of setup you have, it will help you make a decision and you can never deviate. What kills traders is emotion and greedy. So for you to be able to maintain your emotion, but before you can maintain that emotion, you as a trader you need to understand the kind of setup you have on your chart. Now, follow me closely as I illustrate these setups to you guys. Now, from here, we'll have an uptrend. In this direction, we'll have an uptrend. Before then, let's mark the lowest point of this, which is the swing low of this particular trade. And this area previously was the highest point. Okay. So what you should do is when you are trading this market, you notice this is an uptrend. This is an uptrend. If you have a peak or you have a setup that give you a good entry model at this point, whereby you enter the trade and the market give you this kind of profit. Now, this is this is your setup, and the setup aligns with the market trend. Okay, now some of you will be trying to encounter the trade. Now, the first one is encounter trading setup. The encounter trading setup is when the market is in an uptrend and you're trying to encounter the market or try to cash up some retracement in the market. That's what we call a encounter trade. Let's say you make an analysis and you see a reason to short the market from here. Let's say you see a reason to short the market from here. For those trading this particular strategy, okay, let's say for instance you see a reason to short the market from this area, and you enter the market without knowing the area you should target. Now this is the area you short the market from, your stop loss here, and some of you will be targeting this area, which is very bad. That's a situation whereby the market will give you profit and still collect it back from you. But if you as a trader know the kind of setup you have on your chart, it can help you make a future decision and be profitable in this trade. It's not about how far, it's not about how far you've been in the game, it's how profitable you've been in the game. So these are important topics that you as a trader should pay attention to. It's not about chasing strategies. Now, like my network is bad. Okay. So far as you know this market is an uptrend, you as a forex trader, you should know that anytime you're encountering the market, stop looking for a high profit, stop looking for a massive profit. Encountering trade is not for the is just for the meantime. But you as a trader, I don't know why you should be entering a encountering trade like this. I always advise you guys to wait for the market to come for you. If the market come for you, that's a good trading model and it's a good entry point model. So if the market come for you, let's say you have a trade like this, you should be expecting to take profit in the next liquidity zone, since this is a countering setup. This is example of a counter trade. Okay, let me just map it out so you guys will see it. This is a counter trade. I'm coming. This is a counter trade where you try to cash up a retracement. You know that the market is an uptrend, but you want to cash up the little retracement in the market. That's what we call a counter trade. Then when we talk about the trend continuation is when you notice that the market is in an uptrend like this. Okay, but because of the little experience you have that the market always picks some orders in the market in order to make the further move. Okay, let's say you decide to enter at this area. If you have some setup like this and you decide to buy, remember you are not going against the market direction. You want to take advantage of the continuation. So you might have something of this nature where the market will come, react and pick you and continue. These were example of what we call continuation. Okay, continuation trading setup. In this situation, you are going with the market direction. Here you wait for the market to come for you. You're not going against the market. You are not trying to encounter the trade. Okay, you're not trying to encounter the trade. Oh, I think I made mistake in that my spelling. Counter trade. Okay, it's okay. Here you're not trying to encounter you're just the market, you're waiting for the market patiently to come and pick you at this area and buy. This is a good entry model. I'm not against those that encounter trade because sometimes it give massive profit, but always know what you are targeting. Know the area you are targeting in the market. And then we'll have the third one, which is the reversal trading setup. In a reversal trading setup, that's where you can see markets in an uptrend like this. And let's say the first reversal the market gave you is a double top. If you see a double top, you notice that the market will likely sell. So at that point, you can decide to take a sell position around this zone. You can decide to take a short position around this zone. And it's a very, very important topic you should study. As I'm concluding with this tutorial, do well to come and watch this video. Go through my channel, you get more videos like this in my channel. This channel is made for educational purpose, and do well to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you'll be getting videos from anytime I drop it. This is how to get a reversal pattern. And in reversal pattern, you notice when the market reverse from the swing high, that's the swing high, that's the protected high. And once the market reverse at the swing high, it will not rest until it mitigates the swing low, which is the protected low. So at this point, you notice that even if you want to hold for a long, the market might respect you. The only thing you need to do is just to be patient in the market. Once you are patient, you are good to go because the market will react, whine you, but no panic there. The market will soon go to your TP. The same thing in continuation. But if you're in a situation whereby you don't know how to catch up a continuation, maybe at this point you have an uptrend like this. So you have an uptrend like this. But because you know the market is coming back to take entry at this other block, and then you decided to sell the market from here, to sell the market like this. So what if you want to sell the market and the market keep on going to the upside? Or let's say the market respects you, but you don't know how to take profit, and you be expecting your TP around here, selling to take TP around here. Is it good? It's not good. So always ask yourself, anytime you want to enter trade, always ask yourself, what kind of setup is this? Is it a counter trade or a continuation or a reversal? This is what can save you in the game. So for my own advice, I will tell you guys to always wait for the market. Wait for the market to come for you and stop countering the market. Okay? You notice the market will come and mitigate this area. Wait for the market to come for you. And that's a good entry point model. Okay? So let's know if we can get, okay, from here you can see the market is in an uptrend. From here, and you see how I catch this continuation. You see how I catch this continuation. Now in this continuation, I have made a profit from this trade. So the market is an uptrend, and I notice it must come back to mitigate this area. I said to wait for the market here. I wait for the market comes for me. I don't go after the market. I don't encounter the market. Okay. So now let me give you another example. Just like this market have mitigated this particular high, this previous high. Okay. The market might likely decide to go down small to feel some imbalance around here. Market might decide to go to give us a push down like this. So you as a trader, what you should do then is, because you notice that this market is still in an uptrend, you should break this down to a smaller time frame like 1 hour, If you come to 1 hour, let's know if we have a good trading opportunity. Okay, what do we have here? We don't have any we don't have any other block here, but we have breakout block. Now this is a breakout block. The market might likely respect this breakout block. In this breakout block, now for we to make a decision here, we wait for the market here not to encounter it, because there is a high probability that we'll be expecting to sell the market. My network is bad. Oh God. There's a high probability that we'll be waiting for the market to come and enter here. Some of you will be like, okay, let's encounter this trade. Now, this is example of the encounter trade or counter trade, anyone. So, if you decide to sell the market from here because you know the market will go down, there's a high probability that the market will continue to the upside. And for those of you that understand your setup, you might sell from here and target here, your stop loss here, and the market will respect you. But some of you will be like, okay, let's target here. It's very bad. Always know the setup you have. So this market might likely decided to come and respect this breakout block, and we'll have something like this. So this is a good continuation. This is a good continuation. Here you wait for the market to come for you here, and you target the next liquidity zone at the upside. This is a good set. Always know the kind of setup you have on your chart. Always know the kind of setup you have on your chart. Okay, let's look for another example. Let's look for another example. Let's look for another example, guys. Now from here, you notice from here the market is in an uptrend. At this peak, the market is in an uptrend. I don't want to show the bigger picture, but this is an uptrend where the market give us something like this. And here we have a reversal pattern. So let's say you understand the concept or the principle behind a reversal pattern. You can decide to short the market from here. Now, do you notice when you sell the market from here and you secure your stop loss like this, the market never returned to this area again. Instead, it sold directly to your TP, even more than. Now, since we know this market is in a downtrend and we have the reversal here, so if you take profit around here and try to cash up this little push up or this little pullback or correction, anyone, so you should understand the concept that the market is not going up forever, that it's just a little retracement. Then at this moment you might enter here. Some greedy traders will be like, let's target this high. Do you see how the market gave you profit and collected it back from you? Do you see it, guys? But if you understand the concept in this trading, you will just enter here and target the next liquidity zone. This is a good counter trade. So you can decide also to take advantage of the reversal, sorry, the continuation. And if you check, this is a good continuation. So from here, you short the market. So guys, those that understand what I'm saying will start to correct themselves in the market. Always learn to understand the kind of setup you have as a trader. How you take profit in a bigger picture is not how you take profit in a smaller picture. In a counter trade, you don't expect much profit. Sometimes you see traders that will use 1 minute time frame, 2 minutes time frame to cash up a counter trade, and they will make profit. You that enter the same trade with them might lose because you don't know the kind of setup you have. Okay, from today start scrolling to my channel, you'll be getting videos like this, and it's educative video that will help you to stop all this mess you are having in your trading journey. This will help you, and in my next video I'll be making a good video again that will illustrate a good strategy that you should start trading with as an upcoming trader. Thank you, guys. If this is your first time coming to my channel, do well to subscribe.